corporate job about 3 weeks ago on July 15th. For those of you that are deal makers and know Kurt Smith, he and I just happened to coincide with the same day of quitting our corporate jobs, but we have completely different journeys. Kurt is a buy and hold investor and has done that through accumulating quite a few rental houses over the last 5 years, whereas I've been more focused on flipping properties. So just kind of a quick rundown here. I put 2 slides together, so I guess I'll go through them. About 5 years ago is when I kind of came to a crossroads in my corporate job and realized that it just wasn't the right track for me. I needed to do something different. And so then I just kind of set out on trying to find an opportunity where I could actually replace my income. And that took me to several different places, kind of looking at what opportunities are out there. And I kind of settled on, I needed to start a business. That was the best way that I could replace my income, and I settled on real estate. I kind of did that from, as a lot of people do, just reading books, and found a book about how you can compound, these rental properties, and eventually it can replace your income by just the staggering amount of passive income that you can accumulate. So that about, in 2013 is really when I started to focus on looking in real estate. I just did all the searching I could. I found a website called Bigger Pockets. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. And I reached out, I did the normal thing that you do on Bigger Pockets. I put in my new information saying, who I was and what I was interested in doing. And the first person to contact me was actually Kurt Smith. He actually responded to my first post there, and he mentioned GaREIA. And he said, you should really think about joining GaREIA and trying to become a member. There's just so much wealth of information there that you can learn from and pick up. And so, I took his advice, as a lot of people I know have by listening to Kurt. He's a very wise person. So I went ahead and joined GaREIA, and that's when I started my journey into really diving into real estate and learning about what I could do. So through that journey, I met a lot of different people, networked with quite a few different people, and I just started to take action. I didn't know everything that I needed to, but I knew that in order to buy a property, I needed to go and do some direct marketing. I needed to find opportunities to find that first deal. And so I did. I went and mailed 100 letters. I don't remember what it was, 200 letters. And I did find an opportunity. And when I found that opportunity, I used a contract that I got from Darlene's class, a Bill Cook contract that she passes out everywhere. I didn't know what I was going to do after I got the contract presented, but I did. And I got the property under contract and went back to all the other GaREIA meetings and kind of networked and continued to learn and try to find out what are my next steps and just continue down that progress. So, long story short, I did that first flip, and I actually did it not by trying to reinvent the wheel. I found somebody that had done it before. I partnered with him and split the profits. It was a huge learning experience for me. I didn't have to learn all the different steps. I was able to follow the lead of someone that had done it before and learn from them. So I feel like that was a huge learning curve that I just overcame by just finding someone that I could partner with on that first deal. And through that, I continued to find additional properties and continued to build up the experience to flip properties. And I used that money to kind of set it aside. I knew at one point I'd get to a situation where I could actually potentially leave my day job and use that money to kind of replace that and have a falling back point, so that if I did leave my day job, I wasn't in dire straits to find flip that first property. I had some kind of buffer there. And so as you can see, I just continued to do that. I also bought some rental properties. Really my long-term goal is to have more rental properties, have as many as Kurt does, and then potentially not have to flip as many properties, kind of take off the need to do that, find additional revenue streams. And so that's kind of my long-term goal, is to continue to do that. And as you can see there, I got some other goals. So just real quick, I just wanted to show you this. This was actually my first flip. These 2 pictures here on the lower left. This was a hoarder house that I bought for my first flip. So I ran the gamut of things that I needed to encounter to flip that property. But eventually, we did turn it into a great house and sold it for a profit. So just to kind of recap, I think everybody knows this that's here tonight, but You know, the amount of information, the amount of knowledge that is in this room with people that have done many, many deals already, that have experience, that's what GaREIA is all about to me. And it's been a huge benefit for me to attend all the subgroup meetings, to learn from folks that have done it before. And real estate has so many opportunities to make money, but there's also you know, so many different things to learn, and so many different ways to replace your income. So it's important to continue to learn, and I'm a big advocate of going to these subgroup meetings, picking people's brains, networking as much as you can, and then also doing paid education as well. As I mentioned up there, I did Steve Loebe's class on mastering passive income. That was an awesome class. I mean, it really gave me a good plan of where I need to be in the future and how I want my real estate business to do things for me and building long-term wealth and those type of things. So I think that's it.